Hey MS gang, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name's Liam, and in 2018 I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting MS. If you want to be part of the gang, it's dead straightforward. Just hit that subscribe button below. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit more about the MS hug. So an MS hug, that sounds like a good thing, right? Wrong. The MS hug is something that we hear quite a lot of people mention, particularly when they first experience it. It's unfamiliar, they want to know what it is, but it is felt by quite a lot of us and something that I really wanted to talk about. At the end of the video as well, I'm going to give some tips on how you can alleviate some of those symptoms. So what is an MS hug? Well, an MS hug is a common symptom of multiple sclerosis that many people with the condition experience. It's described as a feeling of tightness or squeezing across the chest, across the abdomen, as a band sort of being wrapped around the body. The symptom can range from mild to severe, and unfortunately, there is no cure for it. The exact cause of the MS hug is it's not well understood, but it is thought to be related to things like inflammation in the chest and the abdomen, as I mentioned, caused by MS. It's also believed that an increase in spasticity, another common symptom of MS, may contribute towards the feeling of tightness. The intensity of the MS hug varies from person to person and can be affected by certain triggers, things like stress, fatigue, changes in temperature, and certain medications as well. They can all increase the severity of the symptom. And it can be quite uncomfortable and can have a significant impact on quality of life. So people with MS may experience things like difficulty breathing, chest pains, difficulty sleeping, or difficulty engaging in physical activities. And it can also lead to feelings of isolation or depression, as it can result in difficulty in engaging in social activities or being able to participate in physical activities due to the severity of the symptom. Fortunately, there are several treatments and lifestyle changes that can help to manage the MS hug. So things like hot baths or showers can help to relax the muscles and ease the tightness, although as I always mention, it is worth noting that lots of people do experience other symptoms or sensations when they are exposed to heat, particularly hot baths, things like that can cause dizziness, can cause problems with vision, balance, things like that, so it is worth bearing that in mind. But alternatives to that, applying a warm compress to the affected area can also help. Exercise can help maintain muscle strength and reduce spasticity, and certain medications may be prescribed to be able to manage the symptom. In addition, there are several self-care strategies that may be able to reduce the intensity of the MS hug, things like deep breathing, yoga and massage. They can all help relax the muscles. And it can also be quite helpful to practice relaxation techniques such as meditation or visualization, something again I want to do a bit more of on the channel, because I think it's something that is helping me, and I hope that it may be able to help a few others out there as well. So if you are experiencing a tightness around your abdomen, your chest, don't worry, it's likely that it is the MS hug. I don't know if there's more like official medical term for it, but I've only ever heard it mentioned as the MS hug. But yeah, it's important to speak to your doctor or your health practitioner, your care team, as together you may be able to come up with a plan to help to sort of manage those symptoms and improve your quality of life, as it can affect people in different ways. And some people can get it for short periods of time, other people can suffer with it for longer periods of time. So being able to discuss that with your relevant people, with your teams, with us on here, if you are experiencing those symptoms, talk about it and see what we can do to help alleviate that. If you have had the MS hug, let us know in the comments, what was it like? How did you cope with it? And if you're newly diagnosed, do you have any other questions about the MS hug? Is there anything that perhaps we might be able to answer here? Let us know in the comments, because that's what we're here for. Again, the channel's growing all the time. I do appreciate all of you that have subscribed. Roughly just under half of those of you that watch the videos are subscribed. So if any of you have been on the fence and are thinking about subscribing, then now would be a really great time to do that. And I'd really, really appreciate helping to push that out in front of more people with MS. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. It's absolutely fine. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.